Am I the a-hole for telling my heartbroken buddy that women are running from his filthy habits? Living with my friend has been an eye-opening experience that revealed why his romantic relationships keep failing. When I found myself without housing, he generously offered his rec room as temporary accommodation. What I didn't realize was that I was about to uncover the mystery behind his string of failed relationships. At first glance, my friend seems like a catch. He's friendly and outgoing and initially attracts women easily. But there's a pattern. They date for a while, then suddenly disappear, offering vague excuses. Having lived with him, I now understand their hasty retreats. The house I moved into was a testament to neglected adulthood. Imagine a space where Doritos crumbs create a sandy landscape across the floors, where curtains double as personal sweat towels, and where a dog's overwhelming odor could clear a room. The kitchen harbored old preserves from 2020, while dishes bore the evidence of both last week's dinner and unwanted rodent visitors. I tried to help. I cleaned the entire house, hoping he'd notice and maintain it. He didn't notice. Within a week, the chaos had returned. He'd retreat into a shell of shame and defensiveness when confronted about messes, making cleaning discussions feel like navigating a minefield. Lately, he's been sad that nobody wants him. I let him vent before I asked, "Do you want me to listen or give feedback?" He says feedback and adds, "If there is anything I can change, I want to know." So I told him, "You have qualities that attract people, but your household hygiene sabotages you." His response was a mixture of defensive arguments, deflection, and tears. I didn't even mention his inability to take criticism. He didn't fully argue with me, but floundered with all kinds of patronizing and defensive retorts. "You don't know that." "Well, you see, not everyone has the same standards as you." "What about that time you did this, that, etc.? "Whatever, I do not want to talk about it." The irony isn't lost on me that I'm now considering the same exit strategy his ex-girlfriends used, a vague excuse and a quick departure. But I wanted to know if I did the right thing by being honest. Sometimes the truth lands harder than we expect, even when requested. Perhaps the most telling detail is the story of his crazy date, who fled his bedroom declaring, "I can't do this." After experiencing the ammonia-scented bedding and the dog's overwhelming presence, I realized she wasn't crazy at all. She was just the only one brave enough to be honest about why she was running. Am I the a-hole?